Hello, my lovely Pisceans. Welcome to your February 2023 reading. This is a general reading for you, Pisces. It's a reading for Pisces sun, rising, moon sign. If you know your Venus, also check that out. It just collects information for you and understanding. I would like to thank you for your support, for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, thumbs up on my channel. I truly appreciate your support. If you'd like to book a private reading with me that's specific to you, my lovely Pisceans, then you can follow the link to my website and book that reading from there so that we can take that deep dive into what's going on with you and around you and what energies you have. My lovely Pisceans, your channeled message, what I'm getting here that's coming through for you is it's a month of reviews. It's a month of looking at the direction, checking it out, the direction you're moving in. Is it the right direction? Is there something you want to tweak? Is there something that can make it better for you? Is there a lifestyle change? Is there a big change coming in the way you interact with the world, is what they're telling me here. How you interact with the world, what you do with your life, what you want to bring into your life, what you want to have exit your life, your reality. It is a great month for difficulty sitting still. It's a sense of, there's other things out there that I want to experience. There's other things out there that I want to do. What changes are you wanting to make in your reality, in how you are, how you act, where you go, what you do? New interests that you might have, new adventures you want to go on. What's coming up for you? I feel like there's a real stirring. You know, I get this image of, you know, when you're sort of walking through a creek or whatever and you're stirring up the sediment and it all comes to the top and it looks really murky. That's where you are, Pisces. It's like you stirred this stuff up and you think, oh, I can't see. And so now it's about being patient and letting that all settle. How is it going to settle? Is it going to settle in a different way, in different layers? That's the metaphor that they're giving me, which is really interesting, isn't it? There's a restlessness coming in for February. So let's see what we do with that. My lovely Pisces, I'm going to draw a card from my Divine Animal Oracle deck. Let's see what spirit animal is there for you. What are you exploring? It doesn't surprise me. You know, it's to do with water. It's to do with water, Pisces. You've got the sea otter. So it's time to be busy. It's time to stir up. You know, it's interesting because, you know, I was talking about sediments. So what does it say? Transformation. Oh, well, there you go. There's your reading. That's it, done. Transformation. The sea otter. The sea otter is a very, very industrious, very, very busy little being, little sentient being. There it is, stirring up the sediment, stirring up the water, so that where you're sort of thinking, oh, yeah, I'm going to cruise. No, I don't think so. The fish are jumping out of the water. Pisces, that's you. There's this movement, there's this jumping out, there's this stirring up. And that stirring up brings forth some sort of transformation for you in February. What is that transformation for you? How intense and how full on is it? Or is it something that's really subtle and an internal thing so that it's profound for you, but it's very subtle for others? They may not see the shift just yet. What are you stirring up? What are you reviewing? You know, when we stir things up, Pisces, when we stir things up, we review. We look at what's there, what needs to change, what needs to settle. So the priorities come to the top. I'm drawing a card from my the Wild Unknown tarot deck. And you got two cards for that, which is interesting. I'm going to give it to you now. I was going to give it to you after I created your Celtic cross, but I'm not. I'm going to do it now. You've got the Seven of Wands. This is about what you've been through, what's brought you to where you are in February, what's brought you to realise and coming to those realisations. Understanding that the challenges and adversities and things that you've faced, and there has been this sort of one thing after another, these challenges that you may have found a little exhausting at times. It's about releasing that, because here's the flame. What is it doing for you in February? What path is it lighting? The light goes on. The light goes on. What realizations have you come to because of what you've experienced in the past? That is what is creating that stirring. That is the catalyst for the stirring. Because you've also got the Chariot. May the force be with you. Look at the sun. It's about you moving forward. You moving forward. There's a pentacle there, so it's being very grounded. You're being very practical, very grounded, really looking at what's going on, what have I learned, what parts of my life do I want to light up, shed that light so that I can move forward. This is to do with your creativity, to do with your passion, to do with your joy, to do with things happening quickly. But you've got the Chariot. So you're very much in control of the intensity of that change, the volume of that change, how much of it's coming through. A little bit, a lot. Is it a really big awakening, a really big aha moment for you? Depends on your chart, depends on where you're sitting in your chart, astrologically, what's going on for you. But for all of you, there is this awakening of varying degrees. What an opportunity to really look at, okay, well, what needs to happen a little bit? And I feel like these changes, this difference is going to come for the next 3 months. So I want to say February, March, April. This is the precursor of your birth year. Now, a lot of you are going to be having your birthday in February, the end of February, absolutely, and then moving into March. So let me have a drink. I've got my beetroot juice. So, it's a precursor to what you're going to how your birth year is going to begin, how your birth year is going to go, what changes are you bringing in. You're stepping into your own, my lovely Pisces. I love it. Okay, let me create the Celtic cross for you. So, my lovely Pisces, the Celtic cross, what is going on with the Celtic cross? Let's have a look. Wow, you're giving things a lot of thought. Can I have some cards, please, for my lovely Pisces? Wow, okay. Let me create a bit more space here. I'll move this stack of cards that I've got. Okay. It's looking good. I mean, it really is interesting. There's a real story unfolding here for you. I love it. Okay, let's have a look, Pisces. Let's have a look at what's going on. Let's get comfortable. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so you've got the 9 of Fire. So there's a completion of the challenges you've faced in the last few months. And they can be just life, you've been in demand, people have needed your assistance, people have needed your help, your attention. And so it's like you've been thin to the ground. There's been things that you've needed to address, things that you've needed to look at, things that you've needed to do. That's coming to a close. This is a new chapter that's opening up here for you. And so let's have a look at, your centre cards. You've got the Queen of Air. So there's a lot of thought here. This is being in control of your thoughts. This is being in control of what you're thinking, how you're communicating. There's a lot of what you've learnt about yourself. There's a lot of wisdom in your thoughts, in your actions, in your communication. You've got this beautiful white owl sitting on your shoulder. This is spirit whispering in your ear, stirring things up. Has your dream life been very active? What's been going on? What have you been processing? There's a lot there that's going on. But it's done with courage. It's done with strength. It's done with determination. And so that is what's coming up for you, this sense of determination. You've also got the Seven of Air. You know, sevens are always about, do I want to say conflict? Sevens are always about challenges. Seven is always about, you know, life getting in the way, things that you need to overcome, things that you need to do that brings on change, things that you need to sort out. But it's not something you're doing on your own. There is help there. There is assistance there to help you through those moments. You're in total control because it crosses the Queen energy, which is an energy of strength and of determination and of inner knowing. And so there's things in the beginning of February that, okay, I've got to deal with those things. I've got to, you know, they're just sort of, they're tedious, but, you know, I'll just put one foot in front of the other and I'll do that. I'll complete those. I'll do those. There's a lot to do with love here. Self-love, self-appreciation, doing for yourself, nurturing yourself, taking some time out and resting, not constantly, you know, this is what you've been through, this constant, you know, the lion energy. The lion energy is tired. Their energy is an energy of strength. But hey, even lions, even strong beings, people need to take some time out, need to recharge their batteries, need to just regain their strength, need to reflect in that self-love. Instead of, you know, constantly giving out to others, I want to say to you, it's time now to collect that, to bring it into yourself, to really self-reflect. What is it that I want to do? How am I going to nurture myself? What's going to bring me joy? What's going to recharge your batteries? What's going to bring back that strength? I like it. And so that's what you're feeling on, you know, on a subconscious sort of level. It's like, oh, I just need some time out. I just want to rest. I don't want to be constantly strong and doing for others. It's time to just withdraw a little bit into yourself. You've also got the Five of Earth. The Five of Earth, I like that. The Five of Earth is you reap what you sow. Do you know, it's what there's efforts that you're putting in, there's work that you're putting in, but you know you're going to reap the benefit of that. You're going to gain the benefit of that. But it speaks of a little bit of patience. You might not get your results as quickly as you would like, but it speaks of patience. I want to also say what this also speaks of, this is in your reality, it speaks of what new projects, what new ventures, what new things do you want to bring into your reality? What new awareness, what new learning do you want to embrace, do you want to bring in? This love energy, this self-love is about you know, discovering yourself, discovering about yourself, because it's going to, look at the gate, it's going to take you over that threshold to a new way of being. There's an inner peace, I want to say, that comes to you as well in February, which is just gorgeous. It's just, okay, let's just be patient in the beginning and let's see, you know, you come to a lot of realizations, but let's see what unfolds. Doing for the self. It's interesting, you've got a lot of fives. You've got the Five of Water as well. And the self-reflection, the Five of Water, moving forward into your future, leaving the past behind. So whatever it is you've faced, whatever's happened, whatever the old, I feel like the old you is something that you're leaving a lot of those components behind, and there's new things to explore, there's new things to discover. It's not about dwelling on the past, it's looking towards the future. How is that shaping up? What changes are you bringing in? Is it love that you're seeking as well, to bring more of that into your life, a significant other? Who's going back on a dating app? I just feel like I want to say there's some of you are going on some dating app. It's a good idea, good idea to start that again in February and March. You'll be surprised at the results of that. So it's not about living in the past, reflecting on the past. Let that go so that you can build your future. You can build what's coming up for you in the future, which I love. And the more effort you put in, the more patience, more self-work that you do. You've got the sun here. Everything is possible in February. Whatever plans and goals you set, whatever changes you want to bring in, whatever realizations you want to have, whatever new learning you want to do, to embrace, it's the sun energy is there behind you. It's a tremendously positive energy. Whatever you want to begin, it is going to give you some great success. I feel like I want to draw another card for you. It's going to bring great success to you. That fell out quickly. What have we got? Yeah, regeneration. You know, you got transformation with the otter. And you've got regeneration. There's a regeneration. There's a new life coming. There's a new burst of energy. There's a new awareness that's coming for you. And there's positivity around that. It's a good thing. So embrace it. Embrace it. It's about leaving, you know, acknowledging the past, not forgetting about it, acknowledging it, because it's what's shaped you, what's brought you into the future. You're very much in control this month of your life, your reality, what you want to bring in. You've also got the four of earth. This is also about, what do I want to say? It's not about, I don't feel like this is going to need a lot of money being spent. It's about being very protective of your ideas, being protective of who you're becoming, because I feel like there's a moment of vulnerability that comes up here in February where others can influence you or sway you. And so it's about being a little bit protective of your goals and your plans and what you're wanting to do, what you're wanting to achieve. It's also about being protective and mindful of your income or your resources, of spending, not overspending. Your energy is a resource, isn't it? Your time, your energy, being protective of that, being selective and discerning as to who you share that with, who you open up to, also who you share your goals and ideas with. That's also going to be very important for you, Pisces. You've also got the Ace of Fire. This is your life's purpose. There's a realization. There's a huge turning point as you get into, I want to say, into your birth month, which is the end of February. There's going to be a real igniting of that inner passion, that inner drive, that energy. So there's this real energy of wanting to move forward, needing to move forward, laying down new plans. What is your purpose? What is your joy? What is your enthusiasm? What brings light into your life? What is it that you want to do? What creativity? Who's healing? Who's healing? Practicing some healing elements. There's nothing here stopping you. There's nothing standing in your way. So I want to say to you about week 3 and 4 of February, there's nothing, absolutely nothing standing in your way. It's about you discovering what you're wanting and the extent of that, because it is a time of transformation. It is a time of regeneration and regaining of who you are and what you're wanting to bring into your life. What's going to be different? Having the courage to do something differently is what I'm hearing here. You've also got the 4 of air, and this is about, again, taking time out. This is about meditating. This is about having a rest. So by the end of February, you're going to think, I need to now just take stock. I need to go for a walk. I need to withdraw. I need to meditate. It's about having time out for yourself. Doing some nice things for yourself. Go and have a massage. Go and have a walk. Go and take yourself out to lunch. Go and do something that is going to, really make you feel redefining your direction So you're going to need to avoid or get rid of distractions around you. Getting rid of distractions around you is going to be also a very important part of February. Gee whiz, I really feel like there's an energy of great transformation and change of direction. Who's going for a job interview, and there's someone taking on new learning. Who's the healer? Who's the healer? Maybe a few of you. Things are really opening up for you. Really opening up. I like it. It's interesting because you've got humility. Now, your main card, you had the Queen of Air with the owl. Look what you've got there. The owl. Still bringing you messages. Be observant of synchronicities. Be observant of synchronicities around you. And while you've got the sea otter, who's very industrious and working, you've also got the owl as part of your totem, which comes up time and time again. So there's that inner wisdom, that travelling between the realms and the world, the worlds. What messages and synchronicities are coming to you? Meditation is: allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. And it is absolutely there for you. Absolutely there for you. It's your intuition. Synchronicities that are around you. What are you being shown? How are you being guided this month? There's a lot there to discover about yourself. A journey of self-discovery. I think that's what I'm going to name this reading. A journey of self-discovery that holds great potential for you. Love, light, many blessings to you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, my lovely Pisces, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there. Blessings to you.